Welcome to the presentation of the individual workshop assignment for OPM 4001 Managing the Projects. We are considering the Cambodian Village Water and Sanitation Project for this particular assignment. The particular task is identifying the competencies requiring current 21st century skills to deliver a sustainable transformation where ethical dimensions are central to delivering the project. Our analysis will also need to consider how this transformation will enhance the professionalization of managing projects. The Cambodian Village Water Sanitation Projects. Build Your Future Today (PFT) is our client and is a foundation which delivers development projects in these poor rural villages. The development projects like educational development, health and nutrition development, capacity building and peace building are the major area in which BFT is delivering the projects. The major focus for 2019-2020 is the group of rural poor villages in the northeast of Siem Reap province. Village projects. They have 400 people in 100 families in this particular area in different rural villages. They are providing a set of facilities to a group of 10 families. They are providing a deep well, a toilet block, and a ceramic filter for purifying drinking water. They are also considering primary school aspect in this particular project. They are also providing facilities in the primary school, which include a deep well with the solar powered pump and storage tank, a microfilter to remove contaminants and provide clean safe water, a drinking and sanitation station, a toilet block, and a demonstration vegetable garden irrigated by water from the tank. The current approach for this project is prioritization of activities. They have prioritized the project activities and they are considering the timeline based on that. Their major focus and major priority for this particular project is the health of mother and child. They have giant water bores, adult reading and writing, agriculture training, new jobs through microfinancing, school trained teachers and school garden at the other related project activities which will be done in the duration of 3 years. Now, the major aim of this project is analyzing the required competencies to deliver the sustainable transformation with the central ethical dimension. So I have analyzed three type of competencies here, which are individual competencies, collective competencies, and organizational competencies. What I believe is that if the individual function competencies and organizational integrated competencies collaborate and create the collective mechanism that will be driven to the collective component of project team, and that competency component will drive whole the project throughout the project delivery and create a sustainable transformation. Now I have looked up to competencies for particularly project managers who are delivering the projects through different NGOs internationally, and what I have found the list of 11 competencies through a research paper. The competencies which are listed is adaptability, span of abilities, management skills, communication, personal qualities, interpersonal skills, leadership, ethics, networking and local knowledge, capacity building, and change management. I have sorted some competencies from that particular 11 competencies list and try and sort it down to our project, and what I found is the adaptability, communication, capacity building, leadership, ethics, networking and local knowledge, and change management are the competencies which will drive the human behavior and also the organizational behavior to deliver this project. In terms of adaptability, we have the cultural differences, we have the logistical aspects to adapt, and that will be demonstrated through the adaptability competency of particular project manager. We have the communication as the competency because we need to consider some oral expression, some dispute resolution skill based because of the communication behaviors and different languages. We have also the capacity building as approach for this project and the competency for this project. We need to consider the staff training and inspiring and encouraging people in that particular capacity building thing. We need to consider the leadership here, which will play a major role in the engagement of people and involvement of people. We will consider ethics, which is the central dimension of this whole competency thing. We will also considering networking and local knowledge. If we are networking with the local experts and also the experts from around the world, we we will have a strong network to have the approach to the complex things which we will be encountering during the project delivery. We have the stakeholder management in networking. Now the last and not the least is change management. We need to add up some strategies. Will be changing the whole management strategy of this particular project. Now, ethical dimension. What BFT's vision is: knowledge is hope, peace is development. They have the hope in the knowledge, so we need to consider that in our competencies thing and the project delivery processes. They have the peace as their major focus because the anxiety from not having enough healthy dimension or the nutrition products which is leading to anxiety and is leading to dispute in families. So the peace is also development for them. So we need to be respectful about that. We need to be updated about that, because our processes may not hurt that sentiment for the peace. The right level of representation from partners, the continuous representation of partners in the sufficient time to build the trust from the community will be the ethical dimension for project managers. Understanding each other's objective and limitation while respecting each other's culture and feelings, finding ways to share expertise or to gain it across the sectors. We need to also prepare to take responsibility if situation occurs and to share risk from both the ways, involving users to listening to their needs and using their experiences to develop our strategies will be the key thing as the ethical dimension of this project. Which approaches we need to use for this particular project, or to deliver the facilities in each village and meet the community interest. We need to find the inspiration, and we need to convey this thought of inspiration to the people. Then we will have the ideation process. We can also convey our idea to the people, and we can also have their idea of doing certain things in the purest way or the safest way. We need to include them into our ideation process. We need to create a prototype which can be used by them. We are delivering to them, so their feedback, their idea will be very important to us. And the last thing, implementation. What we are not sure about all the in terms of all the approaches is the implementation of this project. And the thing is, if you communicate, or if you communicate this whole idea, and if you include them into the ideation process, the implementation phase will be a bit easy. So design thinking approach will use, or the human centered approach will use as the strategy to deliver the facilities or deliver the project to the village. Now, the next thing is driving behavior. Driving behavior is the main important thing in this whole project, because hygiene and in terms of where the hygiene is concerned, it is only because it is only the success factor for the hygiene thing will be the behavior. So, as the Simon Sinek tells in the How Great Leaders Inspire Action, about and demonstrate the golden circle, that people will buy why you do that, not what you do that. So you need to convey the pursuit of purpose to the people, and then they will buy your project, and the behavior will be driven from there. So why will be the